Hello guys, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim once again. Another episode. Still not done with this game, but getting there. Let's see. Last episode, we learned that Okino was Chihiro Morimura's son in 2188. Even though he didn't know, and she didn't know until like later, doing a DNA test or something. We also learned from Fluffy that it's been millions of years since humanity died out in 2188. I spent a lot of this game thinking that it was a possibility that not very much time had passed. I thought maybe there might still be some people alive and, you know, this could have been happening in the year 2188. But now we know for sure that that is not the case. According to Fluffy, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Fluffy, who we know as 426, says a very heartfelt goodbye to Megumi, which was a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. It seems like he actually got attached to her. He said that she was like a little daughter to him, and it was really sweet. And then Juro came, and he confirmed, which, I mean, I guess I kind of already knew because they showed it much earlier in the game, that he had some memories of being Juro Izumi, the one that Megumi knows, when he got into the Sentinel and did that battle which caused him to, you know, lose his memories and have to be turned into a different person. And Juro said that he remembers fighting in that Sentinel and he remembers loving Megumi. And it is inferred that Fluffy was trying to do what he could to and hold up his end of the bargain. And it really just makes me like Juro Izumi 426's character quite a bit more than I did already. So that's all for that. Now we just need to see what happens next. Enjoy the video, guys. Okay, back to Remembrance. Let's, you know, before, because Goto is where we get all the new stuff. Let's clear Shinonome, and then let's go back to Goto. So Ryoko Shinonome recalled the time she bid farewell to Tetsuya Ida when he was trying to reset the world in order to save Tomi Kisaragi. And by bidding farewell, meaning she just shot him in the fucking heart and killed him.
Sure.
Sure.
Easy. Take your time. Do you know where you are?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shinonome-san? Do you know what year it is?
1985.
What's the last thing you remember?
426. He got away from me. I won't let him escape next time.
I see. All right. How are you feeling?
My head really hurts.
Maybe I should keep you here for further observation.
My internal clock just needs a bit to readjust.
You're putting too much of a burden on your nervous system. You need to stop shifting. Do you still have your pills? Make sure you're taking them.
Surveillance footage.
Surveillance footage? That's right. I saw something important. I can't remember. Maybe I should go look again. It was in Shikishima's underground facility in 2105. I just need to get to the gate. These files are only for the girls.
That's all we have here. Goto-kun has information on the boys. You can consult with him.
I can't go on. My head feels like it's splitting. This should make me feel a little better. Why can't we time travel right now?
The gate has been sealed by someone. I'm looking into it.
The gate is locked. There's only one person who could have done it. It's him.
Him.
It has to be.
I like how 426 has just become him. He. It's like he who must not be named. It's him.
426. The one that set up the gates in the first place. So we're stuck here? In the past? It's only a matter of time before 426 makes contact with someone. I need the list of those who are compatible. Of course, that includes the people of this era too.
I'll see what I can do.
There's no other option. If we don't find him, the result will be worse than anything we imagined. Or would you rather I go ask the students, one by one?
Fine. The file is on my desk. It isn't everyone, but it does list those who are compatible at the school.
There's more we can talk to her about.
If I get any information on him, I'll let you know immediately. I'll fix it as soon as I can.
Okay, not much.
Take those when your headaches start to get bad. The medicine is a bit strong. You may experience some temporary side effects. But don't worry, your memories will return quickly.
So this is it, the plan to gather all the compatible ones. 4 girls, including myself. Wait, only girls?
We're counting on you.
Okay, so what is my objective here? What am I doing? I need to think about something.
It wasn't a dream. Morimura, she's been modifying personalities with nanomachines. She wants to change both me and Iori Fuyusaka into different people.
Wait, so I know why Iori, but what? Who's trying to change Shinonome?
I can't believe what Morimura says. Fuyusaka and Kisaragi, Class 1B, Yakushiji and 1C. All of the compatible girls are first years. They said the gate's been sealed, but what if it's a lie? A way to try and keep me here.
There we go. Now we can leave. Go to the gate. Oh, it is locked.
I knew it wouldn't work.
What are you doing?
Oh, just cleaning up the classroom?
Morimura.
I locked the gate. You won't be able to use it.
I knew it. It was you. You disabled the gates, not 426.
Stop being ridiculous. You need to take your pills.
I won't let those damn mind-controlling pills screw with my head anymore!
Who told you that?
I saw it for myself. You're trying to mess with both me and Iori Fuyusaka's heads.
She's getting worse. The code that infected the Sentinels in 2064. It separates the nanomachines from the rest of your brain. Your memories will keep disappearing. Those pills you've been taking, they inhibit that separation. They try to preserve the link. But its effectiveness has been gradually decreasing.
No, I won't believe anything you say. Where's Renya Goto? Are you screwing him up too?
It was you, you know. You were the cause of the infection. You inserted the code that 426 created.
No. Just lies.
It's true.
Goto.
Are they talking about the Shinonome of 2188 or this one?
You were conspiring with Morimura this whole time?
I've told you the truth a number of times, but you weren't able to accept it. You couldn't hold on to the memory.
That's a lie. You messed me up with those pills. You made me confused.
It's all there. You just have to remember. The code that infected the Sentinels. DD-426. You were the one that gave it to Sekigahara.
You're lying.
Flashback. Okay. Maybe this will explain.
Mr. Ida, for you to ask for me personally, I can't tell you how happy it made me.
Here we go.
I've been waiting. I need you to look at this.
An interlocutor update? Code DD-426.
The nanomachines within you, there is a flaw in the program. It is inhibiting you from unlocking the full extent of their power. But there exists a code to fix it.
A flaw?
If we implement this, the Sentinels' capabilities will increase greatly. Morimura-san, however, does not agree.
Why?
She believes the Sentinels are more than capable as they are.
Why is she like that? She's always going against you, Mr. Ida.
If only everyone was as understanding as you.
Wait, so... Isn't this kind of like what Jiro Izumi was trying to do? Or is he just lying?
I want us to give this code a try. It'll be our little secret, of course. And then Morimura-san will see who was right. All you have to do is put this code into the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it.
Why does she have to do it?
An improvement to the Sentinel, huh?
I guess because she's compatible.
Ryoko-san, what was Ida talking to you about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Guess I'm still just some kid that lives nearby, huh?
Akun.
A fourth wave is approaching. We need to get ready.
I'll put DD-426 into number 14. Or... I'll put it into number 15. Akun Sentinel. Mr. Ida's right. And now, Akun will know it too.
So she was trying to make
remember?
his Sentinel stronger.
After you shifted, you went missing. It took a long time to get you back. When we finally did, your condition was already terminal. We've been able to keep it at bay with the medication, but the destruction of your memories has already begun.
For you, we tried to reinforce your memories with nanomachines, but it hasn't gone well.
We thought if we let you roam free, that your memories would stabilize.
However, your memories kept failing. It only made you become further detached from reality.
Even still, it is imperative that you remember. Only you can clear the infection within the Sentinels. Because only you know the password. We don't have much time. Please, you must remember.
Stop! It's all my fault. It can't be. It's just lies.
This just gets confusing because
You're awake.
you always got to think, like, what do the characters know? So, like, you never know what's coming out of their, like, what they're saying is true or not, because, you know, they're just in as much in the dark as you are at the start of this, and they slowly figure things out. But it's like, did they know about it this time, or did they not? Or so I gotta remember. And there's just so many things that I can't remember. Like, there's nanomachines, there's interlocutors, there's code DD426, there's, you know, all this stuff, and I don't remember, like, what does what exactly. There's, like, all these different pills, and it's like, I can't keep it straight. So I might need some help after this one. You guys maybe explain.
Who are you?
Try and remember.
Akun?
That's right.
I can't remember my name.
Ryoko Shinonome.
Is that my name? It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, right. I need to find... What was I looking for again? I can't remember.
You don't have to anymore. You don't have to look for anything, Ryoko-san. More importantly, how are you feeling?
I feel... good. Refreshed. Peaceful, even.
Maybe it's just not possible.
The nanomachines linked to her memory have all separated. She barely has any memories left.
The memories you implanted in her, what are they?
We did the same for all of you. When you were connected to the learning devices, you gained the knowledge needed to control the Sentinels and the gates. Those memories were backed up in case there was an accident.
So she has her memories of what happened before the incident?
No, not all of them. We only backed up those which pertain to learning.
So all she knows is how to control the Sentinel. Ryoko-san.
The password to remove the infection.
Gone, along with the rest of her memories.
Well, don't we have a hacker? I mean, come on.
We can no longer rely on the Sentinels.
So that's it? You're giving up? There is still one way to use the Sentinels.
No. Further exposure to the infection, and there's no guarantee you'll survive.
He's not talking about himself. After everything you've taken from her, it still isn't enough. I won't let you put her in the Sentinel.
No. No, Akun. Sentinel number 14. It was made just for me. By Mr. Ida. It's my Sentinel.
Ryoko-san.
I won't let anyone else fight for me.
I'm lost. This is before A lost his memories. This is before Morimura was shot. To the final battle. Oh man, I'm like losing my grip on the reality of this story. Okay, blinded by her feelings toward Ida, Shinonome falls for his trick and adds DD426 to Sekigahara's Sentinel. So DD426, you know what? Let's go there. I forgot exactly what it does. Where is it? Oh, okay. We can unlock it. That will help. I've unsealed every mystery file. The remaining will be converted into metachips. Okay, DD426 is the program code that Tetsuya Ida gives to Ryoko Shinonome, supposedly to greatly increase the Sentinel's capabilities. Supposedly. Shinonome ends up installing this into Sekigahara's Sentinel. The nanomachine equivalent of a virus that attacks the brain. It severs a portion of the nanomachine that physically connected to the cerebral cortex, which handles memory. As the connections get severed, the brain suffers damage, causing severe pain and memory loss. In the worst cases, the afflicted are left as mindless husks. So DD426 is what Okay, yeah, so that's what causes them to lose their memories. So Shinonome was infected, Sekigahara was, also Okino, I believe, but he backed up his memories. Upon discovering that this program code could be used to sever the Daimos code, Tsukasa Okino tested the code on himself 1 year ago. Okay, he gave it to himself, so that's how he got it. The program DD426 could be used to sever the Daimos code, which is what's calling the Daimos. However, he suffered gradual memory loss, so he had no choice but to become an AI with this emulated personality. Morimura and Renya Goto try to get Shinonome to remember the password that disables for DD426, but it results in failure and causes her to lose all her memories. Okay. So going back here, when the kaiju appear in 1985, Shinonome activates Sentinel number 14 with her memories of Ida on her mind. Girl, forget about him. He's bad news. Okay, in the 2064 kaiju invasion, that was... Let me read the whole thing again. A defensive battle that took place towards the center area of Ashitaba City in 2064. Juro Kurabe, or Izumi, Ryoko Shinonome, and Ei Sekigahara were among the Sentinel pilot force during this battle. Sentinel number 15, piloted by Sekigahara, shut down the systems of all their Sentinels, causing the front line to collapse. Okay, remember this. And that's why she thought Shinonome thought Sekigahara was 426 because it was his Sentinel that shut down the systems for all the other Sentinels, but that happened because she put the damn code in his Sentinel. What a girl. What a girl! Morimura prioritized the lives of the pilots and force transmitted all Sentinels. Tetsuya Ida stayed behind and fought using a remotely controlled Sentinel. The cause of this defeat was the DD426 code that Shinonome put in Sekigahara's Sentinel. Wow. Wow! Wow. The sad thing about this is Ryoko losing her memories so she can only remember her love for Ida. Blech. Blech. Okay. Let's do a destruction. It's locked. Okay, so we need to finish all... We need to complete the story now. Okay, guys. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, let's just do this. Renya Goto keeps uncovering the truths that Chihiro prefers to keep hidden. He then speculated that Chihiro was trying to eliminate them all. You guys ready for this? Things are gonna get crazy! Okay, Kaede River riverbed. We are in the final battle. Okay.
The kaiju! Why are they coming this way? The terminal's the other way. Oh, that's Sentinel. That's gotta be Iori. Hey, Iori! What's going on? Iori-chan? They all appeared on this side out of nowhere! Just keep running! That's easy to say. But where are we even supposed to run?
Oh shit! Drop some sentries, girl!
Miwako, I'm sorry I couldn't get you
EMP!
somewhere safer. But I'll handle this. Usami-chan?
Yes! Go, 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 go!
Usami-chan!
The big artillery is in the battle.
It disappeared. What the heck is going on?
She's just gonna use her super large missile.
Don't worry. I'm going to protect you. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to stay logical. Logical. Just so you know, I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna try something.
What are you gonna... Don't touch her.
Honestly. Goto-kun! I know you can see me! You've got a drone up, right? I need you here right now! Goto? You don't mean... Goto-kun! Renya Goto? Yup. So you know him too? There you are. Goto-senpai! Where did you come from?
Not one of those giant robot things.
Chihiro-san, why did you call for me?
My senior ID can get me access to the higher level commands.
Damn, 3 foot tall little girl. My senior ID can get me access to the higher commands. What?
But I still need the biometric authentication to get it started. So I'll need your help. Though, it's not a favor for me. I'm the one who's going to be helping all of you in the end.
Are you?
Don't move.
Are you trying to shift from here?
I need you to step away.
You're just gonna leave? Just gonna leave Miwako all by yourself?
This place is...
We're inside the underground UFO, the Sector 4 mainframe.
What are you trying to achieve?
Maximum hypocrisy.
What?
Once I'm done here, your fight might get just a little easier. Get on the shifter already. I've established a connection to the system. My senior credentials should take care of the rest. Thank you. I didn't think you'd come back for me. I'm shifting you back. Now, let's get started, shall we? All units fighting the kaiju. Can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Huh? Wait, years ago Miwako was helping.
Chihiro? Is that you, Chihiro?
Fucking Miura. It's not your
Chihiro
sister.
Morimura.
What? That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the year 2025. As in Sector 3.
To the year 2025? You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro!
So she's the one who did it.
Initializing shift.
I think I mean, this conversation feels very familiar, but I don't remember that it was Chihiro who was saying all this. Maybe just because we took too long of a break. Oh my god. Freaking 1 by 1. Jeez.
Isn't this...
Poor Miwako. I wish we could just get her in the loop, you know?
That should be everyone. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Why am I doing this?
Oh, you went through.
What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just have one favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but
Does it have anything to do with Yakisoba Pon?
I'm actually asking on behalf of someone else.
On behalf of someone else, Miura?
A young man by the name of Okino.
Okino. Okino. Her son. Well, kind of.
Tsukasa Okino?
Wait! What do you mean to be continued? What do you mean? Miwako. Thanks to Chihiro, she was able to evacuate the Sector 4 battlefield and find refuge in Sector 3. Miwako's so confused. She's us at the beginning of the game. Dude, she's me now. I'm still confused. Okay, I think there's nothing else to do except just barrel through the story. We can unlock Hijiyama now. Let's do that. Takatoshi Hijiyama went to Tokisaka Shrine to find Tsukasa Okino and figure out a way to save everyone. Inside the UFO, Hijiyama and Okino discovered the truth about the world. What did we discover specifically again? Shit, I don't remember what truth it was that they uncovered specifically. I don't remember. So many discoveries have been made. It's like, which one was it?
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but... Well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side. So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all...
No, that's not... Okay.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
I don't.
Something inside that interlocutor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points.
Okay, so I think the truth that they are talking about is about the decode, that one of the pilots holds the decode that's calling the Deimos. I think I remember something about that. And Hijiyama was like, it could even be me? Something like that. Okay, so the interlocutor... The decode inside the interlocutor, the important part is its connections to the 3 discrete points.
One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
Okay, wait. The command ship in orbit. It extracts the data of the Deimos. And then that data is used to manufacture in the automated factories. And then they're deployed to attack. So, okay.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her. The command ship.
Hey, this doll is moving.
Stop!
Shield him!
It stopped.
How did you... How did you do that?
Is this doll some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon.
Hey, over here too!
Run!
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
It's not working?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there. You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
But what about you?
Hey.
Stop!
Okino!
Wait! Don't leave him behind!
Damn it! Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel.
Oh shit, who can we find? Oops. School entrance, go to campus.
Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well. Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about time travel. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino.
I don't think we have time to do all that, do we?
Crawling to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
And do it for love.
This is hardly the time for a snack.
Oh, well, maybe they're in the cafeteria. I don't know.
I can't seem to find that teacher.
For once in his life, something is more important than yakisoba pan.
Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
You've been in the area for a while, right? Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Yeah, right in front of... never mind.
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
You've seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know anything. But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Thank you. I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Do you have any idea where she might be?
You need to find Miss Morimura? I think she already went home for the day.
Really? Of all time, she had to be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look somewhere else.
Okay. To the rest area. Break area.
Do you have a moment?
For what?
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat?
You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Natsuno?
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend, and he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
That's him. Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something. Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm looking for a shady guy who looks like he might start a fight. Have you seen anyone like that around school?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm talking to him.
Anyone else?
Well, there's also Ogata-kun.
Yeah, that's who came to my mind. Nenji. Okay, let's go to the walkway. So we can go to the old school building.
Okino.
And let's reminisce for a bit, because sure, why not?
What's wrong?
This is for you.
What's this?
I really like you.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy.
Gotcha.
Okino, stop it!
Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
He's such a dick. He's such an ass.
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Guess not. Huh.
Oh, guys, come on. Just say it already. Just say it already. You know you both wanna.
Nobody here.
Huh? You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
Takatoshi-san, let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Not to know. He will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
What is this?
A phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Shikishima laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
Let's go save Okino. Oh no!
Androids detected.
I'm on it.
Shoot, 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 shoot! Shoot, 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 faster! Shoot! 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 Why do it take so long to shoot? Maybe you have to wait for them to get in range. I don't know. Okino!
Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Hijiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
No! Okino!
Wait, but he's fighting in the battle. He's not. The hell is happening? Hello? He's a force ghost? What?
Okino's He's gone.
Oh, Hijiyama!
Universal control has isolated him.
Isolated him? Where's the letter? We gotta read the letter!
So they finally made it here. Okino, you don't have much of a knack for love letters.
What does it say?
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
Activate! Activate! But what happens to Okino?
School unit said you were isolated.
Isolated?
If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it.
Oh, it's
That's
so
all the reason I
sweet.
need. Now let's go. Sentinel number 12.
Woo-woo. Ah! Oh man, this freaking game. Okay.
Finally.
Oh.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
Who are you talking to? What's going on? Okino.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Hi.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel. You're the only one who I can communicate with.
Oh no. Wait. What? He's the... I'm confused.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore.
Why?
I was cut off from it. To keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the interlocutor's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data, everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Okay. Right. Yes. The mystery process. 80% of the interlocutor's memory. Yeah, because he said only 20% was used for I forgot. Right? So sensory data was the other 80%. Making them feel like they were alive when they're really in a simulation?
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control.
Even Miwako.
That world is a simulated space, a massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality.
Huh? Wait, now? When they pilot the Sentinel, that's reality? What do you
My
mean?
designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash.
But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time, but it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy.
Are we in the Matrix? Wait. So hold on. Okay, so we've had physical bodies, but we've just been in in these pods. So we're not actually inside the Sentinels. Yes, we're not in the Sentinels. We're in these growth pods. The Sentinels are still part of that simulated reality meant to keep our bodies healthy. Whose bodies are the... Wait, what?
We were born inside these pods.
Okay, so they're... Okay, yeah, so they're like the clones. They're like the original clones then.
We've
Maybe.
never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out, but at least one thing's clear.
That's why they're naked! That's why they're naked! We finally answered the question!
If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Well, that's not fair.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. To the final battle. Oh, this game. I can't control my emotions right now. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck is going on? So Miwako's not real? She's just a simulated... Okay. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Hijiyama reads the letter Okino left for him and activates Sentinel number 12, previously Okino's craft. Since Hijiyama and Okino shared Sentinel number 12, Hijiyama was able to communicate with Okino again in the cockpit of the Sentinel. Okino then reveals to Hijiyama that the world they are in is a simulated space, and the cockpit is actually the real world. So... are their bodies... I'm not asking out loud because it might be spoilers or whatever, but I wonder if their physical bodies, they must be produced every loop, maybe? So I don't think it's like... I mean, it said they preserved their bodies, but I don't think it would preserve their bodies for millions of years if this has actually been going on for millions of years, right? So I'm going to guess that they grow, like, their bodies are created every loop. That's why they're like 16-year-olds. So when Tetsuya Ida and Morimura, but when Tetsuya Ida said he doesn't have a physical body, I don't know if he understood exactly what that meant, but I think his physical body did die but he was just able to keep his memories in, you know, universal control or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay, although he dies in universal control due to an android attack, he's still able to communicate with Hijiyama inside Sentinel number 12. So is Okino's body... He had a body, so he's not dead. I think perhaps like just he's disconnected from he's disconnected from the simulation. He can only communicate through Hijiyama. Something like that. I don't know. I'm probably not 100% correct, but this is just my guess right now on all this stuff. Okay, let's read up on interlocutors again from the top. The name of the nanomachine and technology used to overwrite memories. Transplanting one's memories into another body is made possible by sending information directly to the brain's synapses. In March of 2188, Newman Inc., the industry leader of interlocutor tech at the time, and Shikishima joined forces to make leaps and bounds with this technology. Since then, there's been a rise of crime and human trafficking and illegal cloning, thought to be attempts at reincarnating through technology. So the interlocutors overwrite memories. There's been a rise in crimes in human trafficking and illegal cloning. So they were cloning humans and they were taking humans in like a human trafficking scenario and trying to use the interlocutor to transplant their memories into this clone body or this other person's body, so that, you know, they could learn how to, like, you know, make reincarnation a thing. And that somehow led to the fall of humanity. But I don't think we know exactly what happened specifically, but we know that this stuff happened and then things just started going bad. And the whole reason that happened is because Chihiro Morimura wanted to fund her terraforming project. Or something. I hope I'm close. I don't know. It's unknown who injected the interlocutors into the 15 students. Furthermore, more than 80% of interlocutor processors are devoted to an unknown function. The decode uses a relatively minor portion. Okay, so yeah, the decode was the other 20%. And the other 80% is the sensory. So 80% of the interlocutor memory is used to supply sensory data to their users. This ensures that whatever happens in the simulated reality feels real to them. Oops, I'm not done. We weren't done there. First generation Sentinels, Sentinel number 12 originally belonged to Tsukasa Okino, but he hid it in the ocean of Sector 5 so that Morimura and the others wouldn't find and retrieve it. In case something happened to him, Okino registered Hijiyama as a pilot. Since any pilots would suffer enormous damage from a kaiju strike to the Sentinels, Tsukasa Okino's original designs for the Sentinels didn't have a cockpit at all. Okay. Artificial satellite in orbit. Connection gets cut off when the satellite is behind the horizon, as that puts it outside of comms range. Okino's letter. Letter left to Takatoshi Hijiyama by Tsukasa Okino, who had disappeared. Okino prepared the message in the event that something might happen to him, explaining that he had tinkered with Hijiyama's body, shared Sentinel number 12 with him, and placed the activation switch on his left forearm. Okay. Okay. Now all we have to do is the last 29%. And then 2 more battles. And then maybe we'll be done. Alright, after interacting with Miwako, Sawatari, and the others, Chihiro decided to evacuate 1.2 million civilians to Sector 3. And Okino was trying to contact Chihiro, I think, last time we left off in Goto's thing.
This data is...
So 2188, Goto. File Kengo Ogata. Maybe Nenji's father, who owns, he was like part of Shikishima Industries.
Is that you, Goto? It's been a while. The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Okata?
Yeah, he was the chairman of Shikishima.
An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Okata. Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market?
So Morimura leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market, which spiraled everything out of control, was something that Kengo Ogata orchestrated?
The catastrophic consequences. You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life. You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death. Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Out of the survivors, the ones who would have clearance.
Who's still alive?
So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically. Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO? I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san. They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser.
Is this right after Okino and Hijiyama left?
They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes. I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it? An Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew. In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis. Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible. Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it. If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
You would be correct.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis, a thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer, simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc, under Kengo Ogata's oversight. Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories. An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log too?
Yes. Renya Goto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity, but you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone. And presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone.
No! No, you leave Nenji alone!
That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye. Okay. This is just like... This is a lot. A lot right now. I think I'm vaguely following. Vaguely. Let's see our mystery files. Start from the top. Chihiro. When the 2188 Professor Chihiro Morimura's memories were restored to Chihiro, she witnesses the destruction caused by the kaiju invasion and the extent of the situation's deviation from her original plan for Project Arc. Chihiro decides that for her plan to succeed, she'll need a fresh start with a new world, devoid of all these problems and variables. Although they are both Chihiro Morimura and her efforts to enable Operation Aegis were obstacles to the original plan, so Chihiro kills her. Okay, yes, I'm following that. Okay, Kengo Ogata, father of the 2188 Nenji Ogata, as well as the chairman of Shikishima Group. He died in 2187, but he left behind a simulated AI construct of his personality. He is responsible for manipulating Professor Morimura and pressing Project Arc forward, planning to revive himself through the use of the interloster and cloning technology on the New Earth. So... I wonder if his plan to revive himself on the New Earth, was that before or after the apocalypse? Because they were planning on colonizing other planets, like, before everything started going to shit, right? Chihiro used... Automated Factory. Chihiro used her senior admin ID in the UFO's mainframe to stop the automated factory from producing kaiju. So eventually, there will run out of kaiju. So if we can just defeat the ones that are left, then we can win. Okay, artificial satellite, also called the command ship or mothership in orbit. Chihiro accessed this in order to stop the automated factory's mass production on Deimos.